Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and this morning I'm looking at a book from Spiramus Publishing. It's a guide to insurance with a subtitle Combining Governance, Compliance and Regulation. It's this book here. It's written mainly by Nigel Feetham, and there's a chapter by Robin Amos, and I'll explain a little bit more about that in a minute, and I'll show you the book too. We've given it the title Insurance Law as an Issue of Governance, a Practical Approach, and that's really what Spiramus have tried to do here. If you're involved in the legal insurance industry, or as a legal practitioner with insurance clients, particularly those operating internationally, this book is worth acquiring because the authors are both based in Gibraltar. They practice internationally, and they have aimed to bring their wealth of experience to the examination of insurance law as an issue of governance, obviously governance being most commonly the preserve of international accounting firms through their consultancy arms. This is the book here. There's a little bit of detail on the back cover, a picture of Mr. Feetham there, get an idea of what he looks like. And you can see the book itself there are no footnotes, but there are paragraph numbers which are very helpful on the sides. I found the index very short. It would have been nice to have had a slightly more detailed index. You can see it's very, very short. But there are some useful appendices which are there. You can see, again, they're sort of in blocks and so forth, but they are very useful in terms of questionnaires and looking at codes of conduct and various other things. The book itself, I think, it's actually what I describe as a technical book. You can see an idea of what the contents are from that. It is a technical book because this is a technical area of activity, but what Feetham has done is to bring the practice of insurance law closer to the study of governance itself. It's hoped, therefore, that the book will provide valuable insights into the changing regulatory environment which we're faced with, and I think that's what it does, to try and be as modern as possible for 2012. The catalyst for the book was a two-day seminar delivered by the authors in the middle of last year, 2011, at the Qatar Financial Centre Regulatory Authority, and that's really where it came from. The resulting volume, of course, is a fascinating insight into the insurance industry as a business, covering governance, compliance and regulation. So in the current business climate, we think this is an excellent book if you're involved in this area, and it's quite an expanding area in many ways. The book's focus is, of course, on governance, and if nothing else, it's a very topical matter at the moment. Let me conclude by saying that, like banks, the insurance industry is vital to the stability of the international financial system, as we have seen with what's been happening within Europe. To this end, therefore, there are some very useful chapters, one in particular by Robin Amos on own risk and solvency assessment, which I think is very helpful, which is part of the Solvency II project that's been taking place under the supervision of insurers in the European Union. There's some useful historic insights into this book as well, which I think you will find helpful. And if you are in any way, therefore, part of the insurance industry, I think you'll find this book with its international perspective an absolute must and a valuable acquisition for your local firm's library. So thank you to Spiramus and to the two authors for a very interesting evaluation of where we are today. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.